It's the same thing that we have coming out of DOGE. It's the reason that people are dying. It's the reason that farmers are losing their farms, because we continue to peddle conspiracy theories.
Is anybody unhappy with Elon? If you are, well, throw them out of here.
Let's get on it, man. No time to play, no time for games. Get motivated, read books, stop drinking, stop smoking, do whatever you have to do to be the best that you can absolutely be in this merit-based society. Otherwise, you're going to get left in the dust.
Can you tell us what your message is to these senators while we're walking?
I think it's really cruel to fire people for poor performance when they've only had great feedback. We've never had an issue with our performance, and we're doing work for the American public. We're here for safety, and we're patriots. We love our country. That's why we're taking these jobs that don't pay us in the private sector. I'm an accountant. I could get a private sector job tomorrow.
If it's that easy for you to get another job in the private sector, then get one and stop crying and complaining. Now, I'm almost certain that people in the private sector would make more money than the people in the federal government, especially doing accounting. But these people have it on easy street. That's why all these people were doing their jobs for the government, because it was a smooth breeze. It wouldn't get any easier than that. Nobody was monitoring anything. That's why they didn't care about people getting bad numbers and not getting things accomplished. Nobody was checking for anything. Now, President Trump had his first cabinet meeting today, and Elon Musk had this to say.
Let the cabinet speak just for a second.
Yeah, exactly.
Is anybody unhappy with Elon? If you are, well, throw them out of here. Is anybody unhappy? They have a lot of respect for Elon and that he's doing this, and some disagree a little bit, but I will tell you, for the most part, I think everyone's not only happy, they're thrilled. So go ahead, Elon. I'd like to have Elon Musk please say a few words.
Okay,
Thank you, Elon.
Thank you, Mr. President. I actually just call myself a humble tech support here, because this is actually, as crazy as it sounds, that is almost a literal description of the work that the DOGE team is doing, is helping fix the government computer systems. Many of these systems are extremely old. They don't communicate. There are a lot of mistakes in the systems. The software doesn't work. So we are actually tech support. It's ironic, but it's true. The overall goal here with the DOGE team is to help address the enormous deficit. We simply cannot sustain, as a country, $2 trillion deficits. The interest rates, just the interest on the national debt, now exceeds the Defense Department spending. We spend a lot on the Defense Department, but we're spending like over $1 trillion on interest. If this continues, the country will become de facto bankrupt. It's not an optional thing, it is an essential thing. That's the reason I'm here. And taking a lot of flack, and getting a lot of death threats, by the way. I'm gonna like stack them up, you know. But if we don't do this, America will go bankrupt. That's why it has to be done. And I'm confident at this point, knock on wood, you know, knock on my wooden head, there's got a lot of wood up there, that we can actually find $1 trillion in savings. That would be roughly 15% of the $7 trillion budget. And obviously that can only be done with the support of everyone in this room. And I'd like to thank everyone for your support. Thank you very much. This can only be done with your support. So it's really, DOGE is a support function for the President and for the agencies and departments to help achieve those savings and to effectively find 15% in reduction in fraud and waste. And we bring the receipts. So people say, like, well, is this real? Just go to doge.gov. We line item by line item, we specify each item. So, and I should say, we will make mistakes. We won't be perfect, but when we make a mistake, we'll fix it very quickly. So for example, with USAID, one of the things we accidentally canceled very briefly was Ebola, Ebola prevention. I think we all want Ebola prevention. So we restored the Ebola prevention immediately, and there was no interruption. But we do need to move quickly if we're to achieve a $1 trillion deficit reduction in financial year 2026. It requires saving $4 billion per day, every day, from now through the end of September. But we can do it, and we will do it. Thank you.
Now, what Elon Musk and DOGE are doing is nothing short of phenomenal, but you have people like ghetto superstar Jasmine Crockett are going out here spreading false accusations and making it seem like DOGE and the President Trump are making people lose their lives for whatever reason, which is just absolutely, utterly ridiculous. Check this out.
Instead, we're pushing conspiracy theories, and some of them are killing people. It's the same thing that we have coming out of DOGE. It's the reason that people are dying. It's the reason that farmers are losing their farms, because we continue to peddle conspiracy theories. It is time for us to say, Mr. President, guess what? Russia invaded Ukraine. Can we at least agree on that one? Facts matter. Y'all, this is literally potentially putting us into an international crisis. We may be heading towards the next world war because we have a president that wants to pal around with Putin and wants to do everything to make him feel good, including lying about who invaded who.
How long are people going to continue to fall for this? I really hope that most Americans do not listen to people like Jasmine Crockett, the Democrat, which also voted no against no taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime, no taxes on Social Security, which just passed by the House, and every single Democrat voted no. That is crazy. How can these people say that they care for us when they want to take all of our money? This is what I'm saying. Jasmine Crockett is a liar. She does not care about the American people. She only wants reparations for herself. I really don't know what her goal is, but she's never going to be president, and I think that her days are numbered. If you go against the American people and you want to tax us more and you don't want to help us out, people will turn on you. Believe it, mark my words. The American people do not fall for this crap. So I really hope that people will catch on and that Jasmine Crockett, the ghetto superstar, will get expelled. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen that Elon Musk has sent everybody an email saying, hey, every week you need to tell us what you accomplished the week before. Now, that doesn't sound like it's such a hard thing to do, but he's getting a lot of pushback from federal employees. Now, this clip from the Breakfast Club will show you that it is not that hard to get this done, and some federal employees are totally okay with keeping their jobs and doing what they're supposed to do, and this is a great way of weeding out the ones that are no good. Check this clip out.
I got the email, and I honestly feel like this is a great opportunity to outline what you as an employee bring to the bring to the federal government. And if it's really good what you outline, they could give you an opportunity to get a promotion or something. Like, God forbid, they ask you what you've done. Any other job, they'll ask you at the end of the week, at the end of the month, because I used to do bookkeeping. Okay, so what did we do, at the end of the month? What are the clients that we have to, gear towards to? So at the end of the day, God forbid anybody make any, and it's just democratic thing. It's like, I don't want to get the parties into it, but they don't want to go to work. They want to work from home. People are not working from home. This is what you signed up for. If you don't like it, resign. You know what I'm saying? They gave you the opportunity to find another job. I mean, it's not that hard. You're complaining about actually working. I don't get it.
I'm not mad at your perspective. That's why I like talking to people. I like talking to people, and I like talking to people who are in it, because everybody sees things a different way. I haven't heard this perspective.
Do you feel like there are a lot of people that are not working, that are taking days off? I guess exactly what Trump and Elon are saying.
Absolutely. I work from home, and you know what? Donald Trump got the gadget idea because Elon Musk, he fired like 80% of the Twitter people or Tesla people for his company, because you can buy a gadget that actually shakes up like you're at the desk, but you're really not working, because the computers, it shuts off if it's non-activity within like 5 minutes. So it requires you to actually work from home. But it's gadgets around that, and people are actually buying it and using it and not working. And this is our taxpayers' money. and you have to work.
Yeah,
you
but
don't like
but
it, get another job.
I understand what you're saying, but you can't just take a wrecking ball to the infrastructure of the federal government and just start firing people all willy nilly. Because what about those people who work at the nuclear workers who they fired and then ended up realizing like, oh, we need these people, or the people who work at I think it was the USDA
totally
who were overseeing the bird flu. You can't just fire
I
them.
agree. Right, I agree with you on that. But the people that's complaining about writing an email, it's going to take, 5 minutes out of your day, 10 minutes? I read on Twitter, a guy was complaining, it's going to be an hour. It takes you an hour to write 5 things that you completed? Okay, maybe you do need another job.
Oh, so you agree with it. Okay, thank you, Mama.
A great perspective. That's why you got to talk to people. Stop talking about people you never talk to.
Well, a lot.
Look, the days of everybody gets a trophy are over. That has come to an end. It is a merit-based society now. You got to get off your butt and be an excellent, outstanding member of society if you want to be successful. None of this hand-me-outs and all this stuff. All that is done. You got to get off your ass and be something with yourself. You got to grind hard every day. You got to have excellent performance and outdo your peers. It is time to step up, be motivated, and crush every single thing that you do. Otherwise, your job will be eliminated. You will be pushed aside, and the people that are willing to do that work will crush you. This is for real. So y'all better get ready, because in these next 4 years, we will see who's really about it and who has just been taking life on easy street. For all the entrepreneurs out there, this is your time to shine. For all the people out there that want promotions, that want to be successful and outdo their peers, this is your time to shine. Do not be like these federal employees that can't even send an email out explaining what they did the week before. Be the ones that are already ahead of the game. Be the people that are ahead of the game, that truly want to be successful. You are in America. Trump just put out the gold card citizenship deal where people that can pay $5 million and get a green card to come over here, start a business, and bring their businesses over here. That is going to make it harder for people here to be successful, but it will also chop down our national debt. Now, with that said, y'all better be on it, because there's people that would love to have an opportunity to live and work in the United States. And if you aren't on your A game at all times, they will come and dominate. So we got to be ready. We have to be the ones to be on the front lines of all these businesses and everything. It is our time to shine. So you guys drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let's get on it, man. No time to play. No time for games. Get motivated. Read books. Stop drinking. Stop smoking. Do whatever you have to do to be the best that you can absolutely be in this merit-based society. Otherwise, you're going to get left in the dust. You're watching the Unexplained Outlook. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.